Today is a new episode of Talk Sports with David Lawrence. I am your host, David Lawrence, with my number one co-host.
Yep, and still, your only co-host, James McNulty.
That's right, James. So listen, today we are at a new place, as you could tell. Beautiful background, beautiful food in front of us. Where we're at Sushi Sake. James, can you please tell them exactly where this is located?
This is located at 2700 Posner Boulevard, right here in Davenport, Florida.
That's right, James. So guys, listen, if you like sushi, if you like sake, if you like steak, if you like rice, lo mein, a great atmosphere, this, my friends, is the place to be. This is one and only true place that you want good, unique, legit food that you will not go home saying, man, you know, I wish I could have something better. No, this is the place that you need to be. So, hey, other than that, I think this speaks for itself, why we're here. So let's talk about why we're really here, James.
All right, so we're here to debut our new show covering the spread with Dave and Jimmy.
That's right, Jimmy.
We are going over the point spreads, the overs, unders, a couple of Super Bowl odds, division favorites, and we just want to put our personal opinion out there.
Personal, not guaranteed.
Definitely not guaranteed. Nothing is a guarantee with live sports. Things get kind of complicated, but this is where we feel we're confident enough to put our opinion out there on the open.
That's right. And like we said in numerous of our videos, you can always comment as many days, as many times as you want during the day. By the end of the day, we guarantee you our answers.
Oh yeah, we'll get back to you.
Yep. And this is a very important video for that to happen, because now we're talking about involving a lot of money and trying to make money on different NFL football teams. So James, let's begin, shall we?
All right, so we're going to go through 3 games today. We'll start with the Raiders and Patriots. The Patriots are a 5.5 point favorite at home against Las Vegas, and the over-under is sitting at 47. What do you think of that 5.5 point spread?
James, I'm going with it. I believe that the Pats are definitely going to cover that spread. I think Cam Newton, when he gets close to the end zone, he's going to be that big bulldozer, and he's just going to bulldoze everybody down at that end zone, especially if it's only 5.5. Hey, listen, that's only a touchdown game.
Yeah, he leads the league in quarterback rushes from the goal line this year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's early, it's only week 3, but he does.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, it's not going to be a blowout game, all right? But it's a game enough for the Pats could definitely cover that, no question about it.
They could, but my safe money would be on the under of 47. Patriots rank 32nd in pass efficiency, meaning they throw the least out of any team, and the Raiders rank 28th. So they don't throw a whole lot either. They like feeding the ball to Jacobs and Ricard. I just think the clock's going to be running a whole lot. Safe passes. Vegas likes their tight end Waller, the baller, and I think it's going to go under. I just don't see a whole lot of scoring going on. So let's move on to our second game.
You got it?
All right, let's do Jets at the Colts.
Ooh, interesting game.
Yeah, Colts come in an 11.5 point favorite. Ooh. The over-under is slightly under that last game at 44.
Okay.
So would you lay those 11.5?
Listen, Jimmy, I would. I would put down right now my money on my guarantee is the Colts covering 11.5. I think they could easily win this game by 14 points even if they're not trying for 14 points.
Yeah, they're going to put up points, no doubt. But
you telling me it's going to be a closer game than 14 points between Jets and Colts? I don't see that.
With Phillip Rivers in at quarterback, anything is possible.
Well, then they're going to hand the ball off to the Rookie of the Year right now, Jonathan Taylor.
I think he's definitely running away with it.
Exactly. So if Rivers thinks it's going to get away, they're not really too certain about it. At least he has a scapegoat. He's going to hand the ball off. You know, there's going to be rushes there. I can't see it not happening of them not covering 11.5.
Yeah, I don't think coaches are too concerned about the game getting away from them and then covering a spread. So I think they're not going to worry about putting too many points. I think they're going to try and keep it safe, get the win, send the Jets on their lonely way back to New Jersey.
Lonely. And just get ready for Trevor Lawrence to come in as a new quarterback. Sorry, St. Darnold, I don't think you're ready for the NFL, man. I think you need some time to watch. You need some time to watch and study on the sidelines. Bring someone in that has that mobility. Bring someone in that has that charisma. Bring in somebody that says, I don't give a shit what happens. I'm going to make plays.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think Sam Darnold's a little too skittish. I don't think he's ready for those contacts. I don't think he's not mobile. He's not mobile. I don't think he's right for New York.
No, I don't believe so either. I don't think Darnold's the answer. I don't think Adam Gase is the answer as head coach.
Well, that's why we got rid of him from Miami. Good riddance for him, right?
First smart thing you guys did in a while.
Bye, Gase.
All right, so let's get into our third game.
Okay.
The Monday Night Showdown.
Big one.
Chiefs-Ravens. Ravens, 3.5-point favorites at home. Not a whole lot of 3-point home field advantage going on anymore. They still give a slight edge, but the over-under is at 55.
Wow.
Out for a lot of points.
Wow.
What do you think of that 3.5? You think Kansas City or Baltimore there?
James, Kansas City. Covering spread.
Kansas City.
Yep.
You think they're going to win outright?
I believe so.
Oh, wow.
I believe that Kansas City has way too many offensive weapons for Baltimore to even stay put and focus correctly. I think that Baltimore has a great defense, don't get me wrong. They do stop a lot of good quarterbacks,
Yeah.
but this is not a usual quarterback. This is Patrick Mahomes, former MVP, former Super Bowl champion. And they didn't lose any weapons on offense. They gained more weapons.
Yeah, they did. Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah. I personally believe they'll cover the spread. I also personally believe they, in my opinion, might be the returning champs.
Ooh. Remember the last
Double.
time we had a repeat champion?
James, please tell the audience.
2003, 2004.
And it's coming back again.
Your New England Patriots.
Now it's your Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, so I'm going to have to disagree once again.
Of course. Hey, what else is new, James? You know, you're really annoying me with this. You always disagree with me, you know that?
Well, if you had a good opinion, then I might agree.
You know, let me tell you something. I'm so happy he's not wearing any Patriots stuff today, because literally, I would throw open my plate right now. I'm so sick of this guy right now.
Oh, don't waste the good food. What's wrong?
Fine.
So the Ravens, -3.5. I take Baltimore. They're going to win by more than 3. I think Lamar Jackson's going to show up. I think they're going to need to prove a point. They weren't there in the AFC Championship game last year. 55, I'd go with the over. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored.
You can think that all you
I
want,
think,
James.
I don't know if Mark Ingram in the running game is going to get a whole lot of work. I think Lamar Jackson's going to do a lot of things with his legs and a lot of things with his arms. He's been more accurate this year. I think it's a safe bet to go Baltimore and the over.
Yeah, James, that was a great one. Great one.
Thanks.
Great choice.
All right, so you want to get into Super Bowl odds.
Yes, let's do it.
So Super Bowl odds, Ravens-Chiefs, Monday night matchup. They're both the favorite, equally at +450. The Seahawks are at +900. Probably a safe bet from the NFC, because then you've got other NFC teams right behind them with the Saints at +1200, the Packers at +1500. The Ravens are +230 to win their division, and the conference, the Chiefs are +250. Not as much of a favorite to win the AFC. So that's kind of, I think that's where they're getting that 3.5 on the Monday night game is the AFC favorite part. Steelers +900, Bills and Titans +1,000. I don't know what they're thinking with the Bills or the Titans.
I don't think they know even what they're thinking.
I don't know if it's worth putting up 100 to win 1,000 in that case.
No.
NFC, Seahawks +400 to win the conference. Saints +500, Packers +600, and for some unknown reason, to me anyway, Cowboys and Bucks are both +650 to win the NFC, just to reach the Super Bowl.
Well,
You got two teams from the NFC South in the top 5 favorites to make it to the Super Bowl, which is very surprising to me. I could actually see all teams in the NFC West making the playoffs, and no wild cards from anywhere else getting in there this year.
yeah, good point.
And the Bills and Seahawks are the only plus favorites to win their division this year.
Now, you know what, James? I totally agree on the Bills. I see that division. I see it's Bills, and after that, nobody.
Yeah, it's -130 for them to lose the division, basically, for anyone else.
Guys,
So,
safe bet. And I think Jimmy could definitely agree with me for once on the show.
yeah, I would have to agree with you on that.
See, guys, go with the Bills. That's the safest bet you can do in any division this year.
Well, next to the NFC West with the Seahawks, they're +170 to win their division. They've got better odds to to win the division than the Bills have to win the AFC East.
Yeah, but I
think
still,
that's crazy.
I still think, well, not think. I know that the Bills have the best shot in any division this year.
Well, yeah, I'd agree with that.
Finally.
The whole AFC West or NFC West, excuse me, is very complicated.
Well,
Good defenses all over the place, really fast teams. They play a whole different type of game out there on the West Coast.
So guys, as you just heard, he finally agrees with me with one thing on the show. So if we both agree on something, that's a safe bet. Go Buffalo Bills.
I can't bring myself to say that.
Well, to win the division.
I can't bring myself to say that either.
Like I said, is he really my number one co-host? I'm starting to think differently now. Anyway.
All right, so that wraps up our Super Bowl odds and division winners.
All right, James. Well, great job. We gave a lot of pointers, a lot of personal opinions. Obviously, you heard in the show, we definitely disagree on almost 99% of everything. But, you know, it's up to you guys to decide. That's your money, your call. But we gave you guys some good advice. So, other than that, we're going to eat this beautiful food. It is ready for sake time as well. So, at that note, I am David Lawrence and
James McNulty.
we are going to sign off. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe. We're 8 more subscribers away from the big 200. And once we hit the 200 subscriber mark, we're going to randomly pick one lucky fan to come on our show and give you a big prize. What the prize is, you will not know until you get here. So, don't they have to subscribe?
Absolutely.
Very quickly before that happens?
Gotta subscribe. Hurry up, get on there. Subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe.
Yep.
Don't forget to hit that notification button. You'll get notified on your phone every time we post new content. And comment. We love comments.
Gotta comment. That's part of the show. It's fun. It's fun for us, fun for you. And we'll give you the exact same answers that we discuss to you the same day.
Comments have been going pretty much the same way as the show does.
Pretty much.
Pretty opposite, so
Yep.
roll with who you like.
Exactly. So guys, on that note, David Lawrence,
James McNulty.
and we are signing out.
F the Jets.
Peace.